Alright, here I am footing it through my old town, through my town. It's just some random street. I've been taking pictures. I saw some roses, random piece of metal. Looked like a section of a pipe, like just a sliver. So I'm wandering aimlessly. Probably be best to have my headphones on. Look like I'm talking to someone on the phone. Hey, there's a dog on watch here. With an open gate. The gate is open. See? With the gate's open. It's okay. All's good. Looks like you got some hip issues or something. Huh? Hear another little dog somewhere, I reckon. Probably communicating with the neighbor dog. Okay, got these here. Must be zoomed in or something. Nope, I'm all the way zoomed in. That's why. Oh, nice lime tree or lemon tree. I don't know. Oh. I don't recognize that tree, but it looks like it might be some jasmine. I don't know. Let me see. No, I can't smell it. Could be lavenders and these beautiful little orange things. What are those? Oh, there's this pink flower tree, very exotic. I don't know. Oh, this is one of those little Japanese maples or something. Got the smallest little leaf. Well, we're reaching a pinnacle in our now moment. Looks like someone had some fun with something spray. Yeah, I'm seeing bottles. I saw a 40 bottle over there, but I can't do anything with bottles right now. Can't be walking around with open containers, you know? Even though I don't drink alcohol, officer. Alameda's notorious for spring cleaning. This is like a futon thing. Yeah, you could drive around Alameda all day long, every day, and pick up all kinds of stuff. Good stuff. I knew a girl who, by the grace of God, she would find like really antique furniture and even stuff, you would have to kind of restore, but stuff worth restoring. Oh, I just got a weird pressure sensation in my ear. This guy's got a vacuum across the street. Maybe it's something going on in my body. Oh yeah, I'm feeling some. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's scar tissue just letting go. Some more limes, man. They decided to put 3 lime trees. Might as well. Oh, that's some kind of weird flower that grows in Puerto Rico, I believe, and it's like illegal or something because it's a drug. I don't know what it does or anything. Oh, this is the infamous, for Alameda, it's famous, pretty famous, if you know what it is. Memory of my dumb friends, the squirrels. They kind of run in front of your car and just do stupid stuff. This is Jackson Park. The story goes with this bench. It's Park Avenue. Well, let's read it and then you'll know. Clark Memorial Beach, donated to the city of Alameda in 1920 by Park Avenue resident Isabella Derby Clark. This concrete bench was designed by Myrtle Malott. Mrs. Clark was a proponent of animal welfare. The inscription, "In memory of my dumb friends," is a reference to animals and their inability to speak. A pet watering fountain was originally attached to the bench's east side. The bench was damaged when a palm tree fell on it during a 2013 storm. I don't even know if I remember that storm. 2013 storm. Interesting. I'd have to look that up. Citizens, in cooperation with city officials and non-profit organizations, raised funds to repair and restore the bench and to place a street lamp at the site. Poet, songwriter, and lead singer of The Doors, James Douglas Jim Morrison, 1943 to 1971, was a frequent visitor to the bench while a student at Alameda High School. Dedicated October 22nd, 2016, Paul I don't know how to pronounce it, Lapache, Grand President, Native Sons of the Golden West, and Halcyon. Alameda, number 47. Native Sons of the Golden West. That's different. I know a Native Sons of California. I don't know if it's the same thing. I went to the few of their they had like shrimp feeds, and looks like someone smoked a joint. Yeah, I'd heard that somehow Jim Morrison had dedicated this. I guess it went deeper than I had heard. And I heard from a friend. Clark Bench Restoration and Site Improvement 2016. Principal donors, Alameda Recreations and Park Department. Yeah, I've worked with them. Alameda Architectural Preservation Society. Alameda Community Fund. Kathleen Pryor, Tucker's Ice Cream. Aaron Gontos, Hot Rod Inc. Alameda Peeps Facebook group. Oh, from 2016. Save the Bench Committee. James Manning, Betsy Mathieson, Jack Mingo, Committee Chair Denise Luckzai Shelton. Yeah, these are names I don't know. I know Tucker's Ice Cream, but I'm not familiar with the ownership. I'm sure a lot of people are. Alameda is a small place. I just tossed that in the street. I knew I'd find a garbage somewhere. They got garbages in this park. Just look behind the tree. Paper's not a huge issue. It's more of an eyesore. More immediate concerns with glass and metal. Those aren't going anywhere. They're going to be there a while. It's an interesting park. They got palms, a bunch of palms. There's some oak trees. I don't know the difference. Actually, I don't even know if there are any oak trees here. I don't know what kind of trees these are. They could be, what is it, Princeton. It could be, no, it's not elm, it's like a Princeton, what's that? I really don't know. But there's tons of them. This whole park is lined with them. I've spent many a moment here. Oh, look, some pages. Look, right out of the Bible. I've been looking for some Psalms. I got a couple of New Testaments, but they don't have any Old Testament, and they don't include Psalms. Interesting, because I just found some Psalms. Psalms 119. Psalms, yes, 119. How is that possible? Oh, yeah, because it's a chapter. This could be covering many pages. Lots of magnolias. There's a little wiggly little palm. Oh, here's another psalm. Oh man, I found the mother lode. It's over there right behind the tree. Why would someone rip pages out of the Bible? Especially Psalms, you know? Okay. There, I got a whole stack of them just now. I have a little video called Finding Psalms. There's got to be more around here. You don't just rip Psalms. Was it Psalms? Yeah, it's all Psalms. Yeah, that I can see. Well, if you could just have a look at me, I would look like a wandering. Oh, here's some more pieces. What's this? Yep, it's a Gideon Bible. And there's another one here. Oh, unbelievable. Is there more across the street? I do see more across the street. I see a lot. They're all up and down the street. Here I go collecting Psalms. Why would they just take out Psalms? There's more over here. Let's see. Is it Psalms? It's Psalms. Man, someone doesn't like the Psalms. I think the Psalms are all from King David. Interesting, because like I said, I was looking for Psalms today. And I was just contemplating. I literally said today, who did I curse? I cursed one of them. I was like, oh, wow. I just called someone out on cursing the devil the other day. And, I mean, I'm the last one that wants to point a finger. I'm not innocent. I learned the hard way, or, you know, you learn along the way. Oh, look at these pretty, oh, these are cool. These are the ones that I've had when I was a little kid. There's a way to just pull out this little, oh, it's a beautiful tree. But you pull out this little, looks like a handle or something. Yeah. I think that's honeysuckle or something like that. Oh, look, I took off a petal. It'll survive. But it's got like this little handle on there with the little, I don't know how you call it. You just pull on it and it's got this little cup. You can suck out the nectar. Oh. Oh. you don't get much. The hummingbirds get a ton of this nectar. That's probably what they're for. You just get, it's just a taste, really, for many human. No, I pulled out because I started finding Psalms. This is First Christian Church. Alameda was built on churches. This sort of is like something to do with the sea. Something to do with the ocean. Maybe it says on the side of the building. Oh boy. I sure hope I don't see any more Psalms. Oh, here it is. The River of Life Ministries. And interestingly, it says Filipino service. Huh. Huh. Hi. The great thing is this is just a big old Jesus sign. Let's see. Jesus. Disciples of Christ. Trying to get this headphone in there. Disciples of Christ, First Christian Church. Oh, this is no, this is Regent Street. Park Avenue splits, and it goes on either side of the park. Oh, look at a raven. Oh, I've been in this yard. Wait, have I been in this yard before? Yep, I've been in this yard before. Because I could walk around this corner to go to my friend's house. But this is interesting. There's a raven just walking around. Maybe we'll go over here. I might have mentioned I'm walking aimlessly as I'm feeling the weight of the world. Actually, I was fumbling in my phone to turn on the camera or take a picture of that piece of metal, and I pulled my phone out of my pocket, and it went straight to my voicemail. And there was a voicemail from like a few days ago, the 4th. Today's the 7th, I think. Yeah. And man, it was the most serious black woman voice coming over the voicemail to me, you know, like I guess she's just doing her job, but it was a serious, oh, there's the house. Oh, and the name's still up there. I could have swore they were gonna sell this house, or they had plans for it. Yeah, I used to hang out down there. Feels like ages ago. It was ages ago, actually. Yeah, so it was a serious phone call, and I guess she was using very professional words. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I've been there before. One of my lost friends, lost brothers, I guess you could say. Yeah. You wouldn't want to delve into those thoughts. I mean, me and that guy, I guess you could say we're acquainted. You know, we didn't hang out or anything. Mutual friends or something. But it must have been a year or two ago. I started seeing him in a bad. He was in a bad way. He was like, I don't know. I don't like to use the words because I never want to be referred to in such ways. I don't have a great image of the use of crystal methamphetamines. I've always had in my mind the worst images. So yeah, you don't want to go there. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, the landscaping. It's pretty well done. Minimalistic. Alameda's got so much lavender. Oh, it would have been a good idea if I put on an extra layer. We're in October, November now. Alright, and it's going to start getting cold. The coldest months are like January, February. It gets frigid. December, you might even find a nice day in September. Like warm and stuff. Here we are coming up to the edge of the park. I used to hang out this park all the time. I knew all the trees. Yeah, I've known someone to stay there on the corner too. I got some bad experience here at this corner house. One of these houses. The girl wrote me a bad check one time or something. I tried to cash it. It bounced at my bank. So this is I guess you could say it's a haven tree. I never particularly liked the shape of this tree. It's magnolia. I was always like, man, what's going on with this tree? It's got like holes in it and someone's always stuffing something in there. I see a can. We call it a haven because I found this huge orb weaver one time. Probably show some pictures of it. I still have, but it eventually ended up on that branch. I had put it on this tree and it crawled up and up and up. And I came back the next day looking for it and it was right up there on the tree. A couple more of these. What do I want to say? Stibbly palms. This is another kind of like two magnolias at the north end of the park. I guess you'd call this the north end. And I would get healings from this tree. There's this Hawaiian guy. It says, say, ice blue, ice blue, ice blue, and then touch the tree, and they'll give you a healing. And it apparently works. He also says, oh, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing it, but you would say dewdrop, 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 and grab a stick, twig. It's kind of big, actually. Walking around like with this. You don't even need a big one. We'll do another one. We'll do this no shortage of twigs around here. How about that one? That doesn't even look, that looks like a piece of bamboo. Or oh, this is an interesting little stick. I'm not feeling it though, man. Is that one better? I'm doing the muscle testing. Oh, there's this little guy here. That's all you really need. Just pick which side. It's growing that way, so. You just say dewdrop, dewdrop, dewdrop 3 times. And it becomes a clearing wand. So you would just touch something with it or point at something. And it's kind of incognito, you know. It's just a little twig. It's okay. Even more incognito is using a pencil, which is also wooden, of course. And just hold the pencil, say dewdrop 3 times, and it becomes a clearing wand. Clearing meaning cleaning and clearing. So I never really tried it on the house, so clear the floor, you know. Oh, look at here. This is a brand new addition to the park since my previous visit. It's one of these little libraries. I usually find some cool little gems. Nothing right off. I hope it's not the rest of that Bible. Hey, they put these activity guides for fall 19. The Gruffalo. I've never heard of it. Complete plays of Sophocles. Oh, how cool. Some Greek stuff. Anthology of Greek drama. It's interesting because I was just reading or hearing to not get caught up in the Greek traditions. I guess you get ensnared. Oh, Joey. Hey, Joey. Oh, there's a couple of these small ones. Birthday cake for Ben. This looks like some kind of... Oh, it's a piece of a National Geographic, colonizing Mars. That's something I would be into before. New PM stories. Oh yeah, I'm not mindful of the camera. Try again, Hannah. Oh, yeah, that kind of touches my heart. Why? Well, there's a girl here. That's in this area named Hannah. Oh man, that's such a... See the seasons. Ooh, this one's nice. Doesn't feel like many pages though. Not that many seasons, right? See the seasons. Only 4 seasons. What can you see? What can you see? What can you see? Can you see me? Oh, I just noticed right here is the Pelican Brief. If you want to read a book in like one day, you can read this book in I would say 1 or 2 days. I think it took me about 2 days. Man, it was a page turner. The movie's not bad either. I mean, it's a big movie and very significant movie. I mean, anyways, the significance of this book was. Try again, Hannah. There's a. She was just a teenage girl, a friend, the sister of a friend. So friendly. Oh, it was one of those ethical things, you know. Am I an adult or am I a teenager again? You know, I'm probably in my 30s. Gotta be. So, but she was only 16 or 17. And I guess I wasn't hanging out with her. Her sister somehow attracted her to the house. And she had brought this Serbian girl that was, they're about the same age, and I'm like hearing that these kids are in trouble and like they're running away from home or something, and I don't know the circumstances. The last thing I want to do is call the cops or anything like that. But it was some weird, shady shit that went down, and I didn't get involved. And these two girls disappeared. Like, and I heard some crazy ass stuff. Like, they had went with some guys. And they weren't allowed to take their identification. I mean, this was some weird stuff. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I don't know what they were doing, and I don't know. Oh shit, am I plugged in? Yeah. Looking good. Walk down Park Street. Hey, I think I just saw my friend Ferd. Maybe I should stop and talk to him? Should I just keep going? Oh man, I was gonna cross the street. Well, let's go talk to him. Ferd! I thought I saw you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a trip seeing anyone on these streets.
You look so different now.
Oh, yeah. I'm just letting it go. How are you?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Good to see you, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Long time. Yeah, since
last
probably
time I saw you?
Starbucks, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was Starbucks.
Yeah,
It's
you were
Starbucks
you were
on the
doing
west
some
side.
kind of interview or something for some new job. Yeah, you
Or
said
was I
something.
doing
You were
something?
meeting a lady. You did, and the woman arrived, and you guys were talking.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, what are you up to?
I'm working. Just got off work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What about you?
Just wandering around. I'm up
Wait,
in
do you still
Richmond.
do you still have your car?
Oh yeah, my van.
Yeah. Are you still living in it or no?
I'd like to, but I got a home right now.
Okay,
in,
good.
Up in Richmond.
Nice.
So
Congratulations.
it's a cool job. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I watched the place. I just lived there. They pay me to live there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but it's way the heck up there.
What
so,
the hell are you doing in Alameda? What are you doing out here?
visiting my family, my brother, my sister,
Gotcha.
their kids.
How are they doing? How's your sister doing?
My sister's doing all right.
Yeah?
My brother, they're having, issues.
I didn't even
but
know you had a brother.
brother-in-law.
Oh, brother-in-law. Gotcha.
I do have a brother, a younger
Okay.
brother, but he lives down south.
Where? In LA?
San
Diego.
Ridgecrest. He joined the military and then he got out and he's doing non-government or government service or something like that.
Did he join the military?
Yeah, oh yeah, he joined the Army and then the Navy and then he retired. Or
Did you lose more weight, or is it just me?
Me?
Yeah,
no,
did you
I
lose?
weighed the same.
You're exactly the same.
No, I'm vegetarian again, so that's what happened.
And did you stop for a while, and then you started again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
I think you
yeah.
talked to me. You told me about that. You don't talk to Bolo anymore, do you?
No.
Yeah. Me and him had a falling out too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We
It's
didn't
kinda
really,
work-
we didn't have a falling out. We
Yeah.
just, went our separate ways.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. He's kind of difficult guy to get along with.
Well, when I moved out, I moved to a condo on
Yeah.
Kitty Hawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. And
Well, I
then
used to work for him. I was helping him with his
projects.
his projects
Yeah.
exactly, and
Yeah, I never worked with him like that.
I
so.
got to a point where I don't know. I just realized that he has narcissistic tendencies.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
right?
talk about it. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I lived with them for
I know,
like 4 or 5 years.
I know.
Yeah.
And my brother lives with them now. So,
Oh,
he bought a house, Richie.
Richie, yeah.
Yeah. So when I was doing these projects, hold on a second. So when I was doing these projects with him, I brought my brother along, and he kind of helped out with the projects. And then one day he decided, you know, I don't want you living here anymore. I don't want you involved with the project anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And he kicked me out. And then he asked my brother, he's like, look, I'm going to be buying this house, and I'm going to want to rent out the bottom half. I would like you to rent out it, be the renter. I'm like, you just kicked me out of the project that me and my brother were working on to help you out, and then you ask my brother to live with you? Like,
So that's the project house that he wanted to just rent it out as a residence.
no. It was a rented out project house.
Mm-hmm.
My brother needed a place to stay because he was going to be homeless, and I was already working with Bolo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, Bolo, my brother doesn't have a place to stay. How would you feel about him, both of us together, working on this project?
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I'm all for it, 100%. A couple months down the line, he wasn't feeling me anymore, decides to kick me out of the project, keep my brother on, and then just takes my brother away from me. So my brother is like, I don't know, me and my brother aren't even talking anymore because of that.
Yeah. Well,
And I was like,
that's a bad break. Yeah.
Exactly, because when you were in a time of need, I was there to help
him
you
out. Yeah.
And then when the guy that decides to kick me out needs you, you decide to take his side and not your own brother's, your own blood.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You're
though,
gonna
right?
get through
Yeah.
this. The only way it's gonna help you is if you forgive it. Not for them, for yourself, because that shit's on your shoulders, homie.
I know. It's
Gonna
one of
get
those
neck aches
It's
and
one of those.
shit.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, you're right.
As soon as you figure that out,
Yeah.
because
You're right.
me and Joey,
Yeah.
Junsei, that's Jeff's partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know Joey growing up,
Yeah.
but I know Joey through Jeff.
Yeah.
And me and Joey had a falling out.
Got it.
And Jeff couldn't, his hands are tied. He's like, man, I know her parents and stuff. And I'm like, just because you know this dude's family, you're going to side